I consider that the great national sin is the neglect of the masses, and that is one of the causes of our downfall. No amount of politics would be of any avail until the masses in India are once more well educated, well fed, and well cared for. The greatest hindrance to India's development is the great disparity between the privileged and the underprivileged. A vast number of children, the future of our country, live in slums and streets, backward areas, tribal areas, and marginalized families, and are deprived of the basic necessities like food, medical care, and education. The environment in which they reside comprises cramped, one-roomed, dilapidated houses with poor living conditions. Generally, there is no sanitary facility, and the sewerage flows by the sides of the houses. Due to this, most of the children are victims of malnutrition and various other diseases. With a view to facilitating the all-round development of these victims, the Ramakrishna Mott and Ramakrishna Mission have taken up a project, Gadadhar Abhyudaya Prakalpa, Gadadhar Integrated Child Development Project, named after Gadadhar, the child Ramakrishna. The basic objectives of this project are to take care of the physical development by providing the children with nutritious diet, medical facilities, and by imparting a sense of hygiene to them, to nurture these young minds for their mental and educational development, to inculcate moral, cultural, and spiritual values in them, to make them learn to act and realize the importance of living together, to develop a sense of understanding in them for their fellow beings, and to make them true Indians. Under this project, in 150 places, both in rural and urban areas, these underprivileged children will be served. The entire endeavor can be made through several phases of development. Physical development. A good number of underprivileged children are victims of malnutrition. Therefore, the provision of a basic healthy diet like milk and nutritious food is essential. The undernourished children can be given vitamin tablets. Special medical aid needs to be provided if any child falls ill. Also, it would be good to conduct a monthly health checkup where the weight and height of the children can be measured to assess their physical development. The children need to be made aware of the basics of hygiene, like keeping themselves clean. Develop the habit of wearing clean clothes, washing hands before eating, and most importantly, keeping the surroundings clean. For this, the center needs to provide soap and oil to these children. Along with these, regular physical exercises, including yogasana, could be taught to these children for improving their physical fitness and health. Educational and mental development. There might be two different approaches for those who are going to school and those who are not. The children who are not going to school may be taught the basics, including reading and writing and simple arithmetic. Once a student has sufficiently advanced in his basic lessons, he may be promoted to the next stage. The next stage could be a special training given to the children for securing admission in schools. The children who are going to schools are to be taken care of by providing them with special tuitions and coaching classes outside their school hours. Also, they should be encouraged and given full guidance to aspire for higher studies. The center needs to provide these children with books, notebooks and other essential stationery. Further to this, the children could regularly be taught the importance of education and its value in one's life. Value education may also be imparted based on the lives of great men and women, especially on the lives and teaching of the Holy Trio. Occasionally, they can also be shown films on Ramayana, Mahabharata and the lives of great saints. Cultural and spiritual development. Usually, the atmosphere in which these children reside restricts the development of aesthetics in them. They may be taught chanting, music, drama, drawing, meditation and prayer with proper guidance from the teachers. Also, a firm belief in the harmony of religions must be inculcated in them. This will help them develop a taste of the great Indian tradition and culture. Understanding social responsibilities. The children should be encouraged to keep the locality as clean as possible, spread the education they have acquired to their parents and other people in their own community, and develop a helping and caring attitude towards everyone. Evaluation of the project. Annual assessment of their mental, physical and intellectual development should be made through examinations, sports competitions, music competitions and health checkups. Measures should be taken to overcome the shortcomings. Ramakrishna Mission Center in Patna has already been rendering these services under the name of Bal Vikas Kendra in the city since 2006. This center has set a glowing example as to how this project can have an enormous positive impact in the lives of these children and their societies. In the beginning, the Bal Vikas Kendra started providing basic education and cultural values to a few children from the scavenger community and other most backward sections of society.
हम लोग सोचा कि ये बच्चे के साथ थोड़ा संपर्क बनाना चाहिए जिसमें ये अपनापन महसूस करे। इसी कार्यक्रम में हम लोग दूध वितरण शुरू किया। बच्चे लोग के साथ थोड़ा संपर्क बना, लेकिन पढ़ाई के लिए उसके बावजूद भी ज़्यादा बच्चे आते नहीं थे। तब हम लोग पता लगाया, देखा ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बच्चा सुबह में काम करती है जिसमें परिवार में आर्थिक थोड़ा बहुत सहायता देती है। तब सोचा जे इसको इस तरीके से करना चाहिए जिसमें बच्चे को पढ़ाई भी चले और काम में भी कोई दिक्कत नहीं हो।
The daily activities of the Bal Vikas Kendra start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. After coming to the ashrama, the children take part in prayers for 10 to 15 minutes. And then they go for yogasana and physical exercises for 30 minutes. After that, they attend the other activities like regular academic classes, coaching, tuitions, music, and drawing lessons. By 7 p.m., after having attended all these programs, they enjoy a hearty meal. These daily activities come to a close at 7:30 p.m. It is heartening to know that 2 girls from the Bal Vikas Kendra, now studying in class 8, have secured the 5th and 9th positions in their classes. The teachers in their schools are overwhelmed with their performance. The children are also encouraged to participate in the various activities of the ashrama. Thereby, they cultivate a sense of belonging to the ashrama. The lessons on social responsibility taught in the Bal Vikas Kendra has got deeply imbibed in the students.
पहले लिखने पढ़ने नहीं आता था, अब कि हमारा बच्ची लिखाना पढ़ाना सिखा दिया।
Moreover, cultural and spiritual development are prominently visible in these children. An inspirational anecdote of these children illustrates the values of sharing and caring. There is an incident which came in evidence when the children were busy in wrapping up the carpets. A small piece of bread was found beneath the carpet, and a student informed the Swamiji in charge. Having seen things being wasted, the Swamiji crossly inquired with the children, "Who has dropped this piece of bread?" Nobody replied. A boy hung his head and said, "Swamiji, I have kept this bread." "Why did you do so?" Swamiji asked the boy. With tears in his eyes, the boy replied, "Swamiji, I had kept this bread for Sunny Bhaiya." "Sunny Bhaiya?" the Swamiji asked in astonishment. "But he has passed away." The student replied, "Sunny Bhaiya is not with us, but he comes every night and takes food." The Swamiji was overwhelmed with the reply. The very next day, when the Swamiji was narrating this incident to another group of children, they all admitted, "Swamiji, we all keep food for Sunny Bhaiya every day." Swamiji was dumbstruck.
मैं एक डॉक्टर बनना चाहती हूँ ताकि
The children today are already beginning to dream of a bright future ahead.
मैं इंजीनियर बनना चाहता हूँ जिससे मैं अपने देश को आगे बढ़ा सकूँ और अपने देश का नाम रोशन कर सकूँ।
मैं साइंटिस्ट बनना चाहती हूँ।
मैं एक IPS बनना चाहता हूँ। मैं IAS बनना चाहता हूँ।
मैं पेंटर बनना चाहता हूँ। देश की संस्कृति को आगे बढ़ाना चाहता हूँ।
In conclusion, Swami Vivekananda had a vision that India would rise from its slumber and lead humanity. The absence of education and proper opportunities makes such children ignorant of their human dignity and the rich heritage and glorious past of their country. This humble initiative has been successful in bringing them to the mainstream of the society. The children are today aware of human dignity and their rich past and are proud to be Indians.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्ज्वल जलधि तरंग तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे